Hello and welcome to Tommy Talks TV, the place to be to build great love relationships. I'd like to start by saying a very big thank you. Thank you for all your likes and your shares and your comments on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube. I really appreciate you because you're helping us spread the message further faster. So thank you very much indeed. Now today I'm going to be talking to you about what I have titled How to Know When You Are Ready for Marriage. Now, a short while ago, I did a video on how to know when someone else is ready for marriage, but this is focusing on you. So there are 3 tips I'd like to share with you today that will help you know whether or not you're actually prepared for marriage. And the first of them is this: you are ready for marriage when you realize that marriage is not the solution to your problems. Now, that is cause for you to pause for thought. Many times when, people are desiring to get married, or they're planning to get married, or they're hoping to get married, they have this mindset that, marriage will solve all their problems. As soon as I get married to the right person, the right man or the right woman, all my problems will magically disappear. But you see, that is not an idea that is based in reality. If you ask any married person, they will tell you that the reality about marriage is this: marriage is actually a growth opportunity. It presents you with new problems so that you can grow and become somebody completely different. So marriage is an opportunity for you to learn how to negotiate. If you've never had to negotiate with someone on how you spend your time, how you spend your money, what you do with your body, all of a sudden you've got to negotiate. You've got to learn how to bend to somebody else's desires. You've got to learn how to consider someone else before yourself. So marriage is not the solution to your problems. When people get married with the mindset that marriage will solve all their problems, then they usually run into trouble very early in marriage because they are disillusioned by what the reality of marriage presents to them. So that's the first thing. Now, the second way that you know when you're actually ready for marriage is this: you are ready for marriage when you are more interested in what you can give than what you can get. So anyone who is the center of their own universe, their life is all about them. It's about what I can get. It's not about what I can give. That sort of person is not ready for marriage. You see, people who are takers, who are fundamentally interested in what they can get out of a relationship, usually do not make the best of marriage. They tend to make a wreck of marriage because, you see, marriage is all about what you can give. What are you bringing to the table? It's about being more interested in someone else than you are in yourself. So unless you have come to the, to a point in your life where you recognize that you're not the center of your universe and you're prepared to pour out your life for someone else, you're not yet ready for marriage. So that's the second thing that you need to recognize. You cannot be the center of your own universe if you want to get married and enjoy your marriage and be successful at marriage. Now, the third thing that you need to be considering, or the third way that you will recognize that you're actually prepared for marriage, is when you realize that you are ready to wait on God for as long as it takes. Now, that's not a very easy thing to do, but you see, until you get to the point where you're prepared to do it God's way, you're not yet ready for marriage. If your desire to get married outweighs your desire to do things God's way, then you're not yet ready for marriage. So you must be prepared. You must have come to a point in your life where you're prepared to do it. You take as long as it will take until you get married God's way. Because otherwise, if you're prepared to chop and change, if you're prepared to compromise your values because you want to get married, then marriage has become an idol. And then, because anything that, sort of like takes the place of God in your life has become an idol. And that is actually an indication that you're not prepared to get married yet. Well, I hope this has helped you. If this has helped you, then please leave me a message on Facebook or Twitter. And if you've got a question you would like me to answer, then head on over to tommytalks.com/ask and I'll answer your question next time. See you next time. Bye-bye.